Welcome back to Integrity 444 LTQS/EFV. I'm Coach Christian. This is part 5 of the Counselor Series teaching, Why Self-Awareness Hurts Before It Heals. This is the final part of this Thursday teaching sequence. In part 1, we said, self-awareness hurts before it heals because it interrupts denial. In part 2, we separated shame from conviction. Shame attacks identity. Conviction corrects direction. In part 3, we said patterns are data. In part 4, we said awareness is the doorway, maturity is the walk. Now, in part 5, we bring it into practice. This part is called the Pattern Audit Practice because awareness is not complete until it becomes usable. The counselor path does not only help you understand, it helps you examine, name, clarify, and choose. So today, we are going to walk through a practical reflection process you can use when you feel confused, emotionally drained, or stuck in repetition. Hold this line. Clarity begins when you stop debating isolated incidents and start studying repeated outcomes. Pause for a moment and reflect. Clarity begins when you stop debating isolated incidents and start studying repeated outcomes. Section 1. Why you need a pattern audit. A pattern audit helps you step out of emotional fog because when you are inside a situation, the details can become overwhelming. The words, the tone, the timing, the apology, the explanation, the defensiveness, the history, the hope, the fear, the attachment, the maybe I misunderstood. The pattern audit helps you step back and ask, what keeps happening? What is the cost? What wise choice is now required? This is not about attacking. This is about becoming clear because clarity is not cruelty. Clarity is protection. And sometimes the most loving thing you can do for your nervous system is stop forcing it to keep proving what repetition has already shown. Section 2. Choose one pattern. For this practice, do not choose everything. Choose one pattern. The reason we choose one is because clarity requires focus. If you try to audit your whole life at once, your nervous system may become overwhelmed. The counselor does not rush. The counselor examines. The counselor becomes precise. So choose one. Maybe it is a repeated argument. Maybe it is saying yes when you mean no. Maybe it is checking the phone for validation. Maybe it is returning to a conversation that leaves you confused. Maybe it is ignoring the body signal because you want the story to be different. Choose one and say, this is the pattern I'm willing to examine today. Section 3. Question 1. What keeps happening? The first question is, what keeps happening? Not, what did they say this one time? The question is, what keeps happening? Write it in plain language. For example, every time I bring up a concern, the conversation shifts to my tone. Every time I set a boundary, I feel guilty. Every time they apologize, I feel relief, but the behavior repeats. Every time I feel lonely, I reopen access to what drains me. The goal is to name the repetition without decorating it. No long emotional essay, just the pattern. What keeps happening? Section 4. Question 2. What is the cost? Every pattern has a cost. Sometimes the cost is peace. Sometimes the cost is sleep. Sometimes the cost is focus. Sometimes the cost is self-respect. Ask, what does this pattern cost me? Emotionally, physically, spiritually? What does it cost my calling, my children, my future? This matters because many people only evaluate a pattern by whether they can survive it. But survival is not the only standard. Just because you can carry it does not mean it is aligned. Just because you can function through it does not mean it is healthy. Section 5. Question 3. What is my usual response? This is where self-awareness gets personal, not shameful, personal. Because the pattern is also about how you respond. Do you explain? Do you freeze? Do you chase? Do you withdraw? Do you perform calm while your body is activated? Do you say yes when your spirit says no? Do you try to make them understand first? This matters because your usual response may be the doorway to your new freedom. You can begin to examine your participation in the cycle. Again, not with shame, with conviction. Shame says, I am the problem. Conviction says, My response needs correction. That is maturity. Section 6, question 4. What am I protecting with this response? This is a deeper question. If you over-explain, maybe you are trying to protect yourself from being misunderstood. If you stay silent, from conflict. If you chase, from abandonment. The question is, what fear is this response trying to manage? When you understand the fear underneath, you can build a wiser structure. You can say, I do not have to shame this response. I can honor why it developed and still choose a new way. Section 7, question 5. What truth have I been avoiding? This is where the pattern audit becomes powerful. Often, the pattern continues because one truth has not been accepted. Maybe the truth is, the behavior has not changed. I have been calling exhaustion loyalty. Maybe the truth is, I need structure, not more inspiration. I cannot keep choosing false peace and expect real alignment. This question is not meant to crush you. It is meant to free you, because truth does not become pressure until it is repeatedly avoided. Once truth is named, wisdom can begin. Section 8, question 6. What wise interruption is needed now? This is where awareness becomes action, wise action. What would interrupt the pattern? A pause, a boundary, less access, no contact, a different response, a schedule change? The wise interruption must be specific. Do not just say, I need to do better. Specificity turns awareness into structure. Say, I will wait 24 hours before responding to emotionally charged messages. I will not explain the same boundary more than once. I will protect my morning routine before checking messages. I will ask for time before making decisions. I will document instead of debate. Section 9, question 7. What structure will help me stay aligned? Because structure protects the decision. Ask, do I need a script, a schedule, accountability, a journal? Do I need therapy, coaching, mentorship, or community support? Structure is not punishment. Structure is protection. Structure says, I will prepare alignment before pressure arrives. That is LTQS in action. Listen, tell the truth, choose wisely, stay aligned. Section 10, the complete pattern audit. Now let me give you the full pattern audit clearly. Write these down. 1. What keeps happening? 2. What is the cost? 3. What is my usual response? 4. What am I protecting with this response? 5. What truth have I been avoiding? 6. What wise interruption is needed now? 7. What structure will help me stay aligned? That is the practice. Simple, but not shallow. If you answer these honestly, you will see where the next wise choice must begin. Closing. This is part 5, the pattern audit practice. Remember, self-awareness may hurt before it heals because it interrupts denial. But awareness is not here to destroy you. Awareness is here to mature you. Shame attacks identity. Conviction corrects direction. Maturity is the walk. And the pattern audit helps you stop debating isolated incidents and start studying repeated outcomes. If this spoke to you, comment pattern audit or clarity. I'm Coach Christian. This is Integrity 444 LTQS/EFV. Name the pattern, grow beyond it. And remember, clarity begins when you stop debating isolated incidents and start studying repeated outcomes.